So we have some boxes of deliveries, which means it's Civic time. So what's in our boxes? Well, first thing is a replacement ECU for the Civic. I don't know what these other bits are yet. I assume that might be for the remote system. We've got to look into that. But I've also got the whole steering column with a key, barrel and everything. Now originally I was going to just bolt off the barrel, but it looks like it's got some kind of safety bolts or something there, so I may just swap the whole thing, being as that's what I bought. Yeah, we got a new gear surround which was missing on that car. I'll probably swap the gator part over to the Type R one, and then in here is a standard rear wing. So that's a matching colour. It just needs a good clean, but it's in pretty good condition. I should go straight on and swap over from the one that's on there now. So let's get out to the car. Right, so this steering wheel we are removing and then going back to standard. I want the airbag back, airbag lights, so that's one of the jobs we're cracking on with now. It's not the best steering wheel though, this. It's ripped there, but it was left in the boot by the previous owner, so it's going on. See how it looks when it's on. Right, so this steering wheel I'll put back on the standard one now. Why is it ripped on the top, Heath? What's your theory? Like, you know Sherlock Holmes, but...
No, I'm not Sherlock Holmes. You know, it does look like you could be chewing it with his teeth or something, I don't know.
How does chewing it with your teeth go, Heath?
Oh, I don't know what type of mouth has been on that. But this car is absolutely stinking. But obviously when VTEC kicks in, they sort of think, yeah, oh, well, I guess, you know, this is the safest way possible. You know, any VTEC yo guy would be like, oh, wouldn't they?
Do you think he's done like 16 years of his hand on top?
Honest, I think he just slept, yeah, with his hand on top.
Okay, so if this is the first video watching and you don't know why we're swapping the ECU, it's because you look at this wiring mess. The ECU has stopped running injector 1, so that's just piggybacked off injector 4, so the engine runs. So that's cutting a long story short. If you want to find out what happened, go back to the previous video. But now we're going to swap the old ECU out for the replacement. So yeah, here's the standard ECU. I've unbolted that the other day. That was tucked up under there. It's quite simple to get out, 2 bolts. You get at it from popping the dashboard down, access the bolts there, slide it down, and that just gets jammed back up. So let's put these back in. So what I'm not sure of is this is the one we're going to swap to, is do I need these? I think these would probably be something to do with the fobs of the remote door locking, but if you look, that's the standard Honda key. This is what's come with that, the replacement. But the one I've got with the car has got its own separate alarm and immobilizer, so I don't think I'm going to be swapping over to that alarm set. If that's what it is, it's going to be a bit of trial and error here. So I'm going to swap the ECU, do the barrel, and then see where we go from there. Right, so what I've done now, rather than pull all this out, is I've just plugged it into this new one. And I'm going to see if it works before I go stripping everything out. So let's sort this immobilizer out. 1 second. She blows. Right, let's see what happens. Oh, we got ignition. We got ignition. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Do you know what? Today's a new day now. Got fed up yesterday. Give up, couldn't get the thing to start. So got in touch with the seller off eBay. Only turns out you've sent the wrong ECU. Doesn't match a key. So it was never going to start. So that's on hold for now. I'm going to get on with something else now. We're going to change the spoiler. Looking at this wing, it looks alright from a distance, but when you get up close, see the ripples along there? Paint's really bad on there. So from a distance is good, but up close not so good. So that's coming off, putting the standard one back on. Once you remove this trim, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts there, 2 either side, 2 over there, so it should be quick fix to get it off. Hopefully it's not bonded on or anything like that. Well, that's much better. Paint works a lot better. Just an easy cleanup. So happy with that. Doesn't look like a dodgy cheap version like the other one. This one's going to live on though. This one's going on to my brother's track car, so it's up to him what he does with it to make it a little bit better, but I think there's so much rippling in that. But for a track car, you can tidy that up and it'll work perfectly, but for a decent road car, this wasn't going to fit in with what I wanted. So this should be the correct ECU. It's hard to... Good grief. Could it be wrapped any better? Right, so now supposedly the correct ECU is installed. Building up a collection on there. So we're still all plugged in. And let's see if it starts. That don't sound good. I tell you what, this is proving to be a right pain. See if we need some pedal. And now the battery, guys, I tell you what, this car will kill me. This has all proved really frustrating because the idea of this video was swap the ECUs, get everything running tidy, and then I can sort the injector out and everything's running great, but it hasn't gone to plan, so really it's turned into a bit of a pants video. But I've just got in touch with the eBay seller now because the first ECU admitted he'd sent me the wrong one to match the keys. This one is wrong because I'm still getting the flashing green key symbol on the dashboard, which is because the key doesn't match the ECU, so it's still wrong. I'm not giving him any more chances now. I'm going to send everything back and we're going to go down a different route. The route I'm going to go down now is where I've already taken some advice from someone, is I'm going to try and replace the injector driver within the ECU. So that's all I can do. I give up on trying to buy ECUs, and somehow we can hopefully salvage a video out of this mess. Okay, so this is where we're at with the Civic. So the delivery, that apparently is the injector driver, and that has to replace that. So swapping ECUs just hasn't worked out for me, so I'm going to get this out and we can have a crack of desoldering that, putting that one in. And I have got the trusty little soldering iron, So hopefully that'll do the job. If it don't, I'm stuck. And I got a cuppa. So I got all the right ingredients. All I need is some skill. See what we can do. They're all wiggling. Just gonna try and ease them out. Yes, a success. Ah, that was nice and easy. So now, place that with that. Right, so just because it starts doesn't mean it's have cured the problem. Remember, I crossed these wires over, so it's now injector 4 is powering number 1. So what I gotta do is multimeter. So I'm gonna start it up. If we see around about 1 volts there, then I know I've fixed the problem. Let's hope. Right, let's give this a power supply. Oh, you beauty! You absolute beauty. I know it's under the one, but that should be matching the others. That is awesome. So now I just gotta wire it up. Take all that wiring neat. Get everything back looking tidy, back like factory. Yes. Right, so it's past the multimeter test. Just twisted the wires together now just to do another start. Let's see if it works in reality. I do hope so. Yes. Oh, that sounds good. Sounds good. Oh no, you're a clever boy. Actually, I can't take credit for it. Someone helped me out. Carl Richards from the Ecus Club. Hang on, let me turn the engine off. Yeah, let me come in here, it's quieter. So, I can't take the credit for this because Carl Richards from the EP3 forum was the one who gave me all the advice on how to swap the injector driver. So I know you watch this, you subscribe to the channel, so I am so very grateful for your help, you won't believe it. That was an £11.99 fix, so that is absolutely amazing. And I think, to be honest with you now, this has been a long drawn out episode for me. It's probably gone on for feels like a couple of weeks now, doing this video bit by bit. To you it's going to seem like 5-10 minutes, but it's been a couple of weeks for me. So we'll end it on this one. Next we'll get into all the other goodies that we're going to do with the car. So once again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like the videos, and thumb them up, and if you don't like them, thumb them down, because it still helps me anyway with the YouTube algorithms. So yeah, and please comment on what you think of the video so far. Right, thanks very much for watching. Bye.